guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my mother.
Hello.
I was not feeling well, so she stopped by to cook my favorite Mori, which is saltfish, I believe. We made it with some yellow yam and some plantains. In a few, I'll show you how she puts it together for me.
Mwen se lan bati yo a mwete gros sel la kladen nan kon ya map depose nan chaudière kote m'pal bouillir Mori.
Okay, basically what she did was my mom rinsed off the saltfish when it came out the package. Then she put it in this pot of water, let it sit for about a couple of minutes or so. And now she's putting it into a pot of water in which she will boil the saltfish. And then once you're done with that, what you're going to do is just transfer it onto your stove. And we're going to let it boil until it's nice and tender. And once that happens, then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so what my mom did was she boiled it. We boiled it for about a good 20 minutes. And now we're going to boil it for a second time because we want to make sure that we desalt it. There's so much salt in this saltfish. So now we're going to boil it for the second time, and then we'll show you what we do next.
Ouais, en gros sou.
Okay, so what she's doing at this time now, once you clean it off, as you clean it off, if there's bones, you just go ahead and remove the bones, because you will find bones. This is not the boneless saltfish that they sell. Okay, you guys have an idea. I'll show you what she does next. Alright guys, at this point you're going to add some oil. And we're going to wait until it get a little warm. And now we're going to add in our onions, bell pepper, and our red peppers. And we're going to let that fry in the oil. Like that. And now go ahead and add in some cloves. Once I can get it out of the bottle. Here it is, the cloves. And now she will be adding some parsley, and that's the Italian parsley. And also she's gonna go ahead and add some thyme in there, just like that, just a couple of stem of thyme. And just give it a quick stir like this. And what we will do is cook this in the oil for at least a good 2 to 3 minutes before we add the saltfish. Alright guys, at this point we're going to add in our saltfish, nice and big chunk sizes. What you would do is just take a piece and taste it just to make sure it's not too salty. And if the salt is to your liking, then you could go ahead and put it in there. And something else, I do not like saltfish with tomato paste, so I like it just white, just like this. So if you want, before you add in the saltfish, you could put some tomato paste in there. But once you get all your saltfish in, just go ahead and give it a stir like that. A nice stir. Make sure everything is nice and stirred. And you don't need much seasoning, but what we will do is add some black pepper. Remember, the saltfish has all the nice taste. It has its salt already, so the less is better. And last but not least, what I will do at this point is add some spice to this. I do have my hot sauce that I make. And I'm going to go ahead and pour some in like that. Not too much because this is Scotch bonnet. And you just pour some of the liquid in like that. And then you just stir it in together. And we're going to cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes slow. And if you wish to, you can put a little bit of water, but this is how I love it growing up. And this is how we make it here at my house. Okay, we did add some tomatoes, some plum tomatoes, organic. You should have added in when you was frying it, but I told her last minute I wanted some tomato in there. So we went ahead and just cut them up and put them in there. And we're just going to let it continue to cook for about a minute or so. I taste it and it's absolutely delicious, just like I remember growing up. All right, guys, here is the final product. It is absolutely delicious. This is a must try. Oh, I can't even wait to bite into this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.